Good morning, guys. This is Tony J. Salimi, and here I'm back in South Beach, Florida. And earlier on, I actually wanted to share with you this beautiful sunrise. So I was up at 5 o'clock in the morning, as usual, did my meditation, and got prepared for day 2 of vital planning for elevated living. So today I really wanted to share with you what we're going to be doing with my client. Many people get confused on their journey to success. But what's extremely important, being able to extract in details your uniqueness. And reason being is your uniqueness is what actually sells. Your uniqueness is what actually people buy. Your uniqueness is something that no other person has. It's almost like your blueprint. It's almost like your fingerprint. It's almost like your eye recognition thing. But what I've seen wherever I travel around the world, that most people don't really know what that is. And if you don't know what your uniqueness is, no matter what you create, it will feel fake to you. And this is one of the things I see many people that I travel, events that I attend, events that I speak, when I actually deliver this vital planning, how the people get stuck, what is unique about them. So today I'm going to be taking my client through a journey to truly extract her uniqueness. And when you actually have clarity of what that is, it's amazing, it's incredible how then your journey unfolds. Because the truth is, the journey that you are on, it's unique to you. And all the things that's going to be happening on the journey, it's because of who you are, where you are, what you've done in your life, what you're actually thinking in your head, and everything that you have actually absorbed throughout your life. And it will be unpredictable at times, it will be uncertain at times, and also you will feel very, very let down, disappointed. But when you are in alignment to your uniqueness, when you listen to the alarm that I'll be teaching my client today in a way that we can drill down to extract unique way of thinking, unique way of doing, you actually start being in flow with life. And you start to enjoy sunsets like this one, wherever you go around the world. And you start helping your clients getting that clarity. Because when you get that clarity about what's unique about you, you start really to think how to empower all of those different disempowered states within yourself, so you can actually look at empowering the key areas of your life. You start really seeing your spiritual vision and callings. And this is what we'll be also covering today, the spiritual visions and callings. We're going to be covering anything that the mind can see. And if your mind, guys, cannot see something, it cannot conceive it. So this is why it's so important to be able to really go through this process. And this is what I've been doing for almost 8 years now, and what I've used in my own business to grow my business. And I create a lifestyle business where I can go around the world, work with entrepreneurs, leaders, CEOs, celebrities, millionaires, billionaires, and help them realign themselves to their true, authentic self. And that also means to their uniqueness, because uniqueness is what drives you. Uniqueness is what people see in you that no other person sees. Now, if you think about any service out there, any product, each product has its own uniqueness, and each product is catered for a specific market. And today I'm going to be helping my clients to see how her uniqueness and where that uniqueness actually fits in the market that she's been working on. But we're going to be developing a bigger market for her, and we're going to be developing a bigger business. So in a few years' time, she can actually franchise that, sell that, and move on to something that's bigger, that she's actually told me already what she wants. And the other part is looking at the business and looking at where her business is right now and what's unique about her business. This is what most people get stuck, and most people say, well, I want to help the world, and my product is like this, or my coaching service is like this, or my business is like this. But when you drill down to see really the uniqueness of that, and I've got almost like 500 questions that I fire up very fast, very quickly to my clients to be able to really focus their mind in describing their uniqueness in the business. It really creates this different feel about where you want to take your business. So for instance, when people ask me, Tony, what's unique about you? Well, my last 30 years, I went from living homeless to actually becoming one of the top CIOs. I graduated with honors from University College London. I overcame so many different obstacles in my professional development in the corporate world. I used technology to help many companies drive millions and millions of sales. I use technology to help companies align their back-end processes with front-end sales and marketing and reaching out to customers around the world and being able to have reports that CEOs can actually use on a daily basis to make key decisions. Now, when I ask my clients about what kind of feedback reporting system she has in the business, none of that was in place. Now, sometimes it's not very obvious what you may not have. This is why an excellent coach who comes and drills down behind what you have can actually help you create a unique plan. And this is what vital planning for life is, because it's not just one-off experience, 5 days experience. It's something you're going to be using for the rest of your life to build the life that you want, to build the business that you want, to build the mindset that you want, to build the emotional mastery that you want, to build the lifestyle that you want, to build the social life that you want, the relationship that you want, the money that you want to bring into your life, and what is it the cause that you want to devote your life for. So this is what vital planning for life can do for you. And this is why I spent 30 years actually developing this. And first time I actually set up vital planning was in 2008. And I've been using it really, first of all, I thought, let me do it as a test, let me work it in the corporate world. But when I recognized the power of planning, it literally blew me away. And so many of my clients who've actually done the vital planning, they can see how vital planning has actually changed their life. And when you change your life, you actually change other people's lives. So when you make an effort to really transform your own life, it's amazing. It's amazing how things transform for you. You feel not only in flow, but your body, your mind, your heart, your soul, it's aligned to what you want to do. And this is one of the keys when you actually listen to that, when you really get the awareness of your uniqueness. So the whole day today, it's 7 a.m. in here, just past 7 a.m. We're going to be starting vital planning at 8 o'clock. So this is why I'm taking the time to actually share with you guys this video, hopefully to inspire you to today just spend some time and find out what is your unique about you. And the other thing we'll be talking about is about the kind of wealth that my client wants to build. This is hello to my sister Hanumsha in Slovenia. Thank you for watching. Danish, hello, and hello to everybody who's tuning in to watch this video now or maybe later on. So please make sure you do share it and tag somebody who may benefit about it. Now, the other part is that I'm going to be drilling down today. It's really to look at the financial plan that my client has and to look at the different incomes that she might be having in her business, and also drill down at how much exactly is she earning within a year, what are her costs, what are the hidden costs, what are the opportunities that she's not seeing that I can help her out monetize her skills, her wisdom, and everything that she's doing in her business, and what is the limit that she set in herself. Now, I talk a lot about the kind of limits we perceive in our mind in my first 4 times international best-selling book, guys, A Path to Wisdom. And I'm extremely proud of that book because I'm going to be creating a series to help entrepreneurs, to help children, to help leaders, to help business owners to help doctors. So in there's a whole chapter about the limits that we actually create in our head. And each one of us has different kinds of limit. Now, when I started on this journey to be solopreneur and create a lifestyle business to be able to travel the world, help people truly maximize their human potential, my limit back then, when I left the corporate world, was about £120,000 a year. This is what everybody told me how much I'm worth. Now, for whatever reason, all of you guys have a different limit in your head. So, couple of hours today, we're going to be focusing to break through those perceived limits. Because unless you create a real breakthrough, and the processes that I've put in the methodology alone actually brings your awareness to what those limits are, what those perceived limits are, which are in disalignment with the way you know you are inside of yourself and the way you are outside of yourself, and how this reality is not reflecting the inner world, the inner world that you may be feeling inside. I mean, it's just, again, amazing. I travel the world and people tell me they are worth $1 billion. Well, some of them tell me who've actually started the process to actually give themselves the gift of learning, the gift of knowledge, the gift of wisdom, the gift of experience, the gift of working with an expert like myself to really focus them and unlock their true worth. But then when I do the financial planning, and Joachim, if you're watching this, you actually know how quickly we increased your deserve levels and your vision of how much wealth you want to build in your life. This is the same for Joel, for Timia, for Michele, for many people that I've worked with that I've taught the vital planning. So when you increase that limit, when you see what's between you and this perceived limit, this is what I do. I really help you break through that limit. So you become free to earn, free to receive. And this is, if you are not receiving the kind of worth you are having, go back and watch the previous videos that I've been sharing, where people tell me, oh, I know this. I know this means that you already have it. And you guys, if you don't have the kind of wealth you know that you deserve, then get in touch. I will love to help you break through that. Because what stops most people to actually be wealthy, it's number one issue, it's the mind. Because guys, the mind is the engine of your reality. This is why people such as Jack Canfield, John DeMartini, people who actually were behind the movie The Secret, were talking about how to attract, how to use the law of attraction. Now, law of attraction will not work, guys, for you if you consistently canceling the signals you are sending to this abundant universe that we have. So most people know about the law of attraction, but what they do not know, and what you may not know, it's how to put it in practice. And as somebody who actually studied engineering, studied psychology, studied human behavior, studied cognitive behavior, studied NLP, and studied the importance that language and the way we actually perceive reality and the way we actually radiate ourselves, I know the processes that requires for you to go from having this resistance of money to actually being in flow with life and attracting opportunities that brings you more wealth. Now, in #loneliness, the virus of the modern age, there's a unique chapter that I encourage you all to read. It's called Human Energy Field. And in there, you will actually get some information about the resistance you may have created and the kind of energy you are sending to the universe. So if your money pipes are blocked, then I will 100% recommend you to do the vital planning for elevated living, because it will increase this pipe of how much money you can actually create. Now, apart from this today, we're going to be also going through what kind of social life my client wants to create. So, Yarlini says, exactly, Tony, this is what I teach. That's amazing. Keep teaching, Yarlini, because we need more people who teach people. And I believe that the better the teachers, the more we can contribute in changing the world and changing the direction the world is going. So more people out there can experience abundance, can experience great health, and can experience a greater contribution towards the world. Because we all know, especially the people who are on a personal development, spiritual journey, that once you fulfill your own desires and once you actually are okay with money, where you live, the kind of things that create the foundation of who you are, it's innately to you. You are called to do something bigger than yourself. Now, a lot of people try to jump to a higher level without doing the steps required. And yesterday I was talking about the foundation required for you to really go out there in the world and make a massive, massive difference. Majority of the people, they do not have that foundation in place. And this is why I changed the way I actually coach people. Before, I used to take people on a journey, a year or 2 years journey, before I introduced them to my vital plan for life. Because it is a lot of knowledge and a lot of wisdom and a lot of tools all condensed under one umbrella. It is all of my scientific knowledge and all of my spiritual knowledge and all of my technology and engineering and psychology knowledge, coupled with all of the work that I've done with Dr. John DeMartini, with Tony Robbins, with Jack Canfield, Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, and all these amazing teachers are there. Also, I forgot to mention my spiritual teachers, Martin Brockman, John of God in Brazil, and a few other people that always been there teaching me, especially all those CIOs from around the world and CEOs from around the world that I've had the opportunity to coach and mentor, successful people that helped me really synthesize all of that in a one unique methodology, TGSE methods, and the acronym is ALARM. And ALARM is truly, it's what I help people with. I help them to truly listen to the alarms. And one of the alarms is the limit that I was talking about. What kind of financial limit you have, what kind of social limit you have, what kind of relationship limits you have, what kind of business limits you are looking at, what kind of personal limits you have in your head, and what is your emotional limits. And you know, it's extraordinary when you actually do this work. All of those limits starts to expand. You start going from one perceived box to a bigger box because you are capable of managing greater challenges. So if you want more wealth in your life, you need to learn how to actually almost fine-tune your body to be able to take more challenges on. Because most people see this beautiful lifestyle behind me and these views and the people that I meet, and they see my pictures and they see everything I share. Because as you may know, I transparently share my life because it is what builds trust. It is what I'm all about. I really love inspiring people by being myself. So when you think about it, it's really all of those things can be different limits than you may find yourself. And there's a whole science behind how to break through that. And this is why alarm methodology that I share about, that you may want to start studying, because hundreds of thousands of students I have around the world are studying that. And I have almost 2,500 students on my Udemy course, which is Mindfulness for Business, because I shared with them some of the principles of the alarm, how to actually become more productive in their work, in their life, how to actually be more, increase their performance, and how to increase their profits. So the other vision that things we're going to be working today, it's about the physical reality that you want to create. And what is your physical calling? It might be to have a better body. And guys, I've been working out. So yes, Timia, thank you. My client Timia, she said to me, Tony, you look amazing. So thank you, Timia, for sharing that. And some of the people in here and my client, because in every break I help her dance. I teach her how to dance, even on my vital planning. So I use my other skills to make my clients extremely welcomed, extremely loving, and extremely at ease to where they are, to actually breaking those limits. Because I've seen many times where clients do break. And what I mean by that, they come to realization of how little they know about what they do. And this is good, guys, because unless you actually become vulnerable with what you know and what you don't know, you'll be teaching an illusion to other people. And it's quite dangerous because at some point you'll have to break that illusion. And you have to be truly authentic with what you teach and how you teach, when you teach, and what is the feedback that you're getting from your clients to go to the whole new level. So the method itself, it's unique, and it's been incredible to doing it. So I have Yerlin also sharing empowering lives of others to have an abundant life, and is what we all here for. Energy is all around us. It's there for us to really work through our energy with ourselves for now. Yes, we need breakthrough our limits. There are no limits. It's our own personal ego limiting. I agree, hence I share the live social media. Being transparent help my clients too. Vulnerability, being authentic is we connect with our clients. Absolutely, Yarlini. It is Yarlini, correct? Yes. So all of those things that I mentioned, they are absolutely key. So if this has inspired you guys, by all means share it with the world. Tag somebody who would love to. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter. Go on my Facebook pages. I have different pages because I have different clients. I have the corporate clients and people who want this incredible work for themselves as leaders and their teams, which is at Tony J. Salimi Public. That's my Facebook page. But I also have clients who want to become better healers or go through physical challenges and they want to heal their bodies. So they use my healing services, which I use a combination of healing and transformational coaching that changes the psychology to support the healing. And I'll be doing some amazing work with Dr. John DiMartini in South Africa about becoming even better healer and understanding the science of healing. And he's synthesized quite a lot of his knowledge in his program Prophecy 2, which is specifically focused on people who want to help other people heal. It is a very high-end program, but as a scientist, and an engineer that studied for almost, 10, 12, 15 years, I love learning new things of how I can help clients more to overcome addictions, to overcome mental health problems, to overcome OCD, to overcome epilepsy, and I've helped a few clients to heal from epilepsy fully, guys, to go from being epileptic to actually being in perfect health. This is what happens to you when you truly give yourself the gift of working with a teacher. And this is what many of the teachers and leaders, they come to me, and I work with people who help people. So Yarlini, if you don't have an excellent coach and a teacher who can teach you to go to a whole new level, by all means get in touch, and especially do my vital planning for life. So if not, look at somebody who can actually help you out, because I always believe every teacher needs a teacher. And this is why I have my own mentors, my own teachers, my own healers, my own coaches, and people that I learn from. And it is one of the reasons I am partnering up with Jack Canfield, with Steve Harrison, with Nick Nanton here in Miami to really help me reach more people and help refine me, my offerings, and everything I'm doing to be able to fulfill my vision to reach 1 billion people. That is my calling. And today I'll be working with my clients to really get to those callings that she had, that she wants to take her life to a whole new level. So all the way from Miami, South Beach, I want to say I love you. And I thank you for watching me. And if you have a chance, do read my books, A Path to Wisdom, #Loneliness, Fit for Purpose Leadership 3. Do the mindfulness course on Udemy. We have a special price down there with my partners at Expert Academy who are running the whole course. And I'll be creating more courses for you guys, for people who cannot necessarily afford a teacher at this level, and especially an expert like myself. I'm creating more and more digital courses to be able to help you to go to a whole new level. Because what I found is going to seminars and workshops and reading a lot of books will help you 10%. And for those who are serious with your life, the other 9%, get in touch, because this is what I truly love doing, extracting that 90% and helping you take all of the wisdom you may have been learning through all those seminars you've been attending and focusing it specifically on you and teach you how to implement that into your life and how to really create the steps and the plan for you to create massive breakthrough and create a quantum leap. Joachim says to me, and his testimonial is quite amazing, because he says, Tony, you are the Jason Bourne of personal development industry. And that is quite an amazing title and also pressure to uphold. That's why I consistently invest in my learning, so I can actually add more value to you guys. So if you haven't signed up, go to my website, tonysalimi.com, and subscribe. You can also download a free chapter in there. And I look forward to be of service again, perhaps either later today or maybe tomorrow, because I don't know how long we're going to be working today. But now I have to go and grab some breakfast before my start at 8 a.m. So, once again, thank you so much, and I love you all the way from Miami South Beach. Stay blessed, stay loved, stay inspired, and go out there and serve more people. Ciao.